So everyone, I am back. So I'm getting these feet and everything together. This is the third video that I wanted to do with the chicken feet. Now, we have lemon juice. Okay, I'm going to put me about 1 tablespoon of lemon juice in there and in the water. Okay, because I put me about 3 cups of water. And I'm putting me about a cap full of vinegar. Simple reason because this is the way you're going to clean everything up. You're going to clean your feet up, your chicken feet up. So I already start cutting off some of this here, these here little fingernails. Do not leave that on there. Okay, cut that on off of here. Okay, cut it on off so you don't have it on there. Because this is not good to have on there. Okay, a child could be hurt or something. A child could have it stuck and mess up the insides and the body and all like this here because it scrapes. It has these little old sharp looking things right here. You know, all this here is here. And you don't want that. Look at that. And look at this here. These right here look just like hands, don't they? Look at them fingers made just like people hand. I'm serious. It's just something about certain particular animals and things. So, I'm going to cook. This is the third video that I wanted to do. And this way right here, we're going to do this here southern. We're going southern like a mug on this here. So, I'm going to go ahead on. I'm going to get these chicken feet on cleaned up here. And I'm going to take and clean them up in some little vinegar and a little lemon juice. About a tablespoon of lemon juice or 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Just going to clean them up to remove whatever film or anything like that left on it. All right. So I'll be back. Now when you see this right here on there, take that off. That's not supposed to be on there. Okay? Take it on off. Remove it on off. Because it's not supposed to be on there. So if you get... I bought these at H-E-B. That's where these came from. The other ones I bought at the Asia market I had went to. But these right here, they came from H-E-B and stuff. And I didn't know they even carried this here. That's what shocked me, that they carried it. You know, sometimes you can go to some of your markets and you can ask them to see if they have it at them, or either tell them to save it for you or something like that. Okay, because these are going to get cooked southern. We're going to do some southern chicken feet. Done a little different. This is not no Asian or no Oriental chicken feet. No, we ain't cooking that because I already did that for you already. I did the Hawaiian one. I did the one I did up in some gravy. You know, everybody all the time cook Asian pig feet or Oriental pig feet. It's whichever one. They gonna fix it. Okay, so you're gonna wash this here up. Just like this here. Get them and wash them on up here. Get all that film all off of it, okay? That's what you have to do. Get all the film off of it. Look, my allergies were so bad, I thought I was dying. I don't know what this is out here that they have out here, but they calling it allergies. And if everybody's suffering like I was, throat hurting and couldn't, I just felt horrible. But they talking about allergies. Now, they going to come back later on and tell you the truth. And they going to call it, look at that. See? This is what I'm talking about, what we got to remove off of here. Because that's not supposed to be on there. So you got to get all this here off of there. Because it's not supposed to be there. Okay? You got to take all that off. Because that's not even supposed to be on there. That's why I say you got to go back in there and clean it up. To make sure you get it all off. That's why all the chickens and stuff be walking all on their feet. Be that all right there. Get it all off. That's why you got to check and see. Make sure everything's fine on there. If you got to remove it, heck, remove it on off of there. And get it on off of there. Because I don't like it on there myself. That's why I just go ahead on, just remove it on off. And take it on off of there. But whatever it is they have out here, whatever's going on out here, they'll come back and tell us and give us some new type of virus that's going on out here. Because that's like when coronavirus came out. I remember I was sick in 2019. I think it was in November time. I was sick and I was fostering little children. And me, those children, my daughter, my husband, all of us up there at the emergency room on breathing treatment. And this shoes, I meant. This ain't no allergies. I don't care what nobody say. There's something else going on out here that they haven't got a name for it yet, but they will. So I'm going to go ahead on and I'm going to finish this on up here and come back and season it. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to sprinkle us some black pepper. Okay? This about 1 tablespoon of black pepper. We're going to go in there with us some onion powder. About 1 tablespoon of onion powder. Now, a lot of my seasonings, I get them at Ross. Because I go to Ross a lot. This right here is oregano, basil, and tomatoes. That's what's in here. I'm just grabbing me some seasoning and just going to season it on up. This is garlic lemon pepper. Okay? So I'm seasoning it up with this here. So with some garlic lemon pepper. Because, okay, so this right here is garlic and lemon pepper. So I'm putting this here on there, about a tablespoon of that. Because what you're going to do, you just want you some seasonings up in there. And this is smoked paprika, garlic chives. This right here comes from Ross too. Like I say, a lot of my seasons, I get them at Ross. This is a tablespoon of that. Because we just going to season it up. This is liquid smoke. I'm going to put me about a teaspoon of that. It's all gone anyway. So, and this is that Maggie's. I love Maggie's. Put that on there. Because it's going to bring out my flavor. That's about a tablespoon of that. We're going to put a little bit, sprinkle out some cumin on there. Okay? I got a little cumin. Sprinkle that on there. This right here is cilantro. I'm going to sprinkle that on there. Because all this is just going to season up for a while in the, this is basil. I'm putting some of this on there. Because all I want the stuff to do, just season a little bit up in there. Parsley. I got that. So I'm going to mix all that there up together. A little salt. About a teaspoon of salt. I found out that my cholesterol was a little high and things. Cholesterol high. What else? My iron is low. My vitamin D is low. So I'll just say I'll just take me a little bit. One more pill at night and one more in the morning. And things. All right, we're going to mix this here on up here. This aging ain't no joke. This show ain't for the weary. You sure got to take care of your body. Okay, I'm mixing all this here up like this here. I'm going to let this here set in the refrigerator. And let all the seasonings go through it. And everything. And then we're going to be back. And we're going to fry it on up here. Not fry it, but I'm going to season it up. Okay, this right here is going to be... I'm gonna cook this here in beer. Okay, this is gonna be cooked in beer. So this right here, this is gonna be beer sauce for this here, because we're gonna let this here cook on up in beer. We're gonna let it cook in water. It's gonna cook in beer. And see how all that seasoning is all in there now. See, all your seasonings is all up in there. But you know, I'm videoing on this here new camera I told y'all that my family them bought for me. You know, and they had bought this camera, this new camera for me and everything. And let me tell you, it looks so different. It make everything come up. And I noticed that the food even come up at you, where you can see everything so much better. Look at all that seasoning. Boy, I love this. I don't care what nobody say. I love this. You know, I ain't too, hey, they can give me things, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm so happy I don't know what to do. They did right now. This right here was my daughter who did that. Because, you know, she got all these braids. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me, but that's how that mess sound. The way it sound. I hope it don't affect my heart. I'm going to go ahead and put this on in the refrigerator. I'll be back and we'll cook it up. Okay? Okay. So, I have me some green onion, garlic, bell pepper, red, yellow, and orange bell peppers. All this is going to go in here. And I'm going to let this here go ahead on and cook just a little bit up in there. And I have 3 tablespoons of bacon grease in there. Okay? So you'll know what I have in there. So I'm going to add my meat on in there. And put that on in there. With all the seasonings and everything all in there. Because there's a lot of seasonings up in here. So all that's going on in there. You're going to let that cook for about 3 minutes or so. You mix all this here on up together. All this here get mixed up together now. Just mix it on up. And just let it go ahead on rip. I'm going to cut it up on 6-6 so it can go ahead on and cook. Don't y'all like that? I likes this. I like this. I like that new camera. I just got to get me something where I can bend it a little bit more. Get something on it where I can connect it and bend it down up in here so you can see just what I'm doing. Because I want it to go over in here so you can get a real good look at it. I love that. I just love it to death. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so just let me let this here cook a little bit more. So I got me one of these big old tall Budweisers. Okay, this one of these big ones. We're going to use this here as our liquid. We're going to pour all this in there. And you're going to make sure it's covered. Okay? Now this is going to cover all of it. This big old can. Okay? And let that just go ahead on and stew on up in there. This is going to cook up in there until it get kind of thick. Then when it get thick, then it's coming on out. Okay, I'm gonna cut it down on low because I have some errands I have to do. So I'm gonna put it on down on probably 2. Put it on down on 2 and just let it slow cook. Or either I can take it and stick it in the oven. And I think that's what I may do. Stick it in the oven on 290 and just let it go ahead on and cook really slow. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick it in the oven on 290. I'm going to bake it on 290. And then put it down on 290 and just let it bake while I go run my errands. So that's what I'm going to do with this. So I would leave it on the stove, but I'm scared. So I'm just going to put it in the oven on 290. You know, you got to do what you got to do. Because I got to go to, I have a doctor's appointment this morning. Then when I leave my doctor's appointment, then I come on back home. Then I see what we have. All right. So, see you in a bit. Okay, everyone. So here it is. Don't you just love how my camera works? Don't it work good? Look, I left it in the oven. And this is just how it turned out after I left it in the oven. I'm going to do a close-up of it. Oh, my God. Look at that. Let me see if I can get this here angle right. Okay, we got it. Look at that. That turned out so good. I love my new camera. My family them got me. It is so, so, so nice. Now, I am going to get me some because I really want to see how this is tasting in this beer. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Oh, it's so tender. Oh, it is so, so tender there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. It is so tender. And it, oh, my God, it looks so good. I love it. Oh, it failed. Okay. I'm not going to gripe with my family about what they did. Because they did a good job. So, I'm not going to gripe with my family about what they did with this here camera now. Good. This is right here. I like it. And I want to tell everyone. I did this here my way. This is done my way. You can take and fix chicken feet your way too. Any way you want to, you can do it your way. Season it up. Fix it up. Put your seasoning in it. Here. This is my third video. This is beer pig. There I go with that doggone pig feet. Beer chicken feet. Okay? And God, thank you for the food we're about to receive. Amen. And oh my Lord. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Mmm. 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 It's good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It is so good. Mm-hmm. 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 It's good. It is so good. Mm-hmm. I love it. I love it. So, all I'm going to tell everybody, stay prayed up, stay blessed, give someone a big hug, tell someone that you love them, and what else can I say? Bon appetit, baby. Have a beautiful one, okay?